Welcome back, everybody, to another Upper Day video. It's a great day. It's a great day. There's no reason for today to be a great day because I had early morning classes. It is snowing like crazy outside. It's freezing outside. And like, there's really no reason for it to be such a great day other than the fact it's Upper Day. Literally, a day can be terrible, but if I get to go to the gym and I get to train upper body, guess what? It's a good ass day. Yeah, if I get to go to the gym, I get to train upper body. If I get to train anything in the gym, it's a good ass day. Because yesterday was leg day, as you guys saw, and it's a good ass leg day. I enjoyed myself. I had so much fun. I was having a great time. Yeah, any day you get to go to the gym is a great day. I'm just lucky to have the privilege to be able to work out as much as I can. You know, go to university and do all these things. I'm very, very glad and thankful. Everything's great. Everything's great. But today's workout specifically, we got bench press, of course. I mean, like, you're not going to tune into an upper body day for me and not see me bench press. Are we serious right now? Like, come on. Then after bench press, I mean, it's anybody's game there. You know, it could go T-bar row, could go JM press again, maybe. I don't know, I enjoyed it last time. Could go, I have no idea. It could go lat pull downs. Like, it honestly could go anywhere. And honestly, workouts like that are great. Like, when you're not stuck to just one, you know, one schedule, it's fun. It's like, I don't have to worry about doing this exact, you know, routine of things in this exact order, worrying about getting these exact reps for these exact weights. That's not as fun as just going in and training. And so that's what we're doing today. We're going in, we're doing this weight, and there's no weight specific I'm doing. We're doing bench press and we're doing all these other exercises. So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. You know, I don't really got much else to talk about. I'm probably going to whip into the Dollarama before I start my workout so I can grab a Rice Krispie. Rice Krispies are like hella good. Like, honestly, it's such a good pre-workout like carb because they're quick digesting. They're great. I don't even know. I'm just yapping at this point, but nonetheless, I'm excited to work out. I'm excited to bench. I'm excited for, you know, this entire day, other than I'm going to be studying and going to class, so it's not really fun, but it's still going to be a great day. So just get up and get at it. That's my motivational quote for today. Get up and get at it. And I will see you guys in the gym.
It doesn't take a fucking scientist to fucking logically understand what I'm saying. The more you put in, the more you get out. So stop fucking making excuses. Get out there and do whatever the fuck it takes to reach your fucking goals.
Anybody can train and eat, but what's driving you to do what you do in life? This is the most important thing. What drives you? Because what drives you will be an influence to someone else. I don't care about how big my arms is or how much I can bench press in the gym. You know, it's not about how you look, it's about connecting with someone. I found something that nobody could take away from me. I just took all the passion out into eating, sleeping, and training. I didn't want to go to school or anything like this because all the kids were laughing at me in school because I didn't have a father. But I had that gym, you know, and that gym taught me in discipline, taught me sacrifice, and it just taught me how to trust my decisions.
In order to train as hard as possible, you must retain a clear image of your purpose. Once your goal is darkly but realistically defined, all that remains is carrying out your plan. Don't, however, worry about your individual potential. Potential is only the expression of a possibility, something that can be assessed accurately only in retrospect. In other words, you'll never know how good you might have become unless you try.
myself to the edge of my limits and beyond. But you've been born with a natural talent far beyond my own. No amount of training could have closed the gap between us. I realize that now. It was made painfully obvious to me today as I watched your fight with Bobity's monster. Imagine my shock to see the undeniable proof, to discover that no matter how hard I tried, I would never be able to catch you, a warrior prince forever living in the shadow of a low-level clown.
Vegeta, I don't understand. You've never allowed anyone to help you before in your life. Why start now? Why Bobity?
Because I wanted him to reawaken the evil in my heart. I wanted him to return me to the way I was before. I was the perfect warrior, cold and ruthless. I lived by my strength alone, uninhibited by foolish emotion. But slowly, over the years, I became one of you, my quest for greatness gradually giving way to this life of mediocrity.
Workout complete, everybody. And safe to say, once again, it's a pretty successful, pretty good workout, and I enjoyed myself quite a bit. Now, for T-bar rows, I did the thing again where I set up my camera, but I didn't hit record. Or I hit record, but it just didn't work for some reason. I don't know, but I didn't record my second set. I only got my first set because I'm an idiot. And then I did single arm push downs at the end, but it was really crowded by the cable, and so I didn't want to, record myself. But I did 2 sets of those. They're both quite good. I did like 30 something for 5. I don't know. It was good. Everything's good. I'm gonna go home and record my posing pics, pump video, whatever you want to call it. I would record at the gym. Well, I recorded a little bit at the gym, but typically it's quite busy, and you're actually not supposed to record while you're in the change room. It's like against the policy. So I only really record in the change room if it's like dead. Maybe there's one other person. So I tend to avoid it because nobody likes being recorded when they're changing and shit. And so that's why it's illegal, and that's why I don't record in the change room usually. But I don't know, the lighting's so good in there. Sometimes it's great to record. Like when there's no one there, it's like a treat because it's like the pump video is going to be great. But other than today's workout, today's pump and that kind of stuff, enough of my workout. My plan going forward now for, I guess, content creation and like YouTube videos and the gym just in general, I've reworked what I'm doing a little bit. Now, obviously 405 still the goal. That I'm not straying away from that, and I'm still gonna hit 405 soon. Well, not like soon, but let's just talk about my plan first. So the plan was I would start bench routines, bench programs, and I would hit 4 plates as soon as physically possible. So that would be in like a month, hopefully. But the thing with that is that I have to stray away so far from bodybuilding that I can't do certain tricep movements that are really good for your triceps. I can't do certain chest movements that are really good for your chest. And so it kind of sucks because I have to stray away from bodybuilding, which is like one of my main goals other than hitting 405. And so I want to focus more on bodybuilding and still hit 405. So my goal right now is that I'm currently bulking, of course. And I have about 3.5-ish months left of school, something like that, until summer. And I'm going to be bulking until the very end of the school semester. And so my goal is that I'll gain around 10 to 15 pounds by the end of the school semester. That's a rough estimate, and that's a pretty good weight range to be in. And so I'm still going to be bench pressing 2 to 3 times a week. Pretty much every upper day I'm going to be benching. Maybe there'll be one that I don't bench on if I'm not like feeling it, but I'm still going to be benching most upper days. But my goal now is that I'm not going to PR on bench until the end of the school year. And then I'll be up a lot of weight on bench press, or I'll be up a lot of weight, like just body weight. And I'll still have been gaining strength on bench press because I'm going to be bench pressing 2-3 times a week still. So I'm going to be stronger on bench and up a lot of weight. And so I'll pretty much guaranteed hit 405. And that also brings down my risk of injuring myself, you know, if I were to go for it in less than a month. And I can focus more on bodybuilding, doing exercises like today. I did JM press today, which I don't usually do. But it's a great tricep exercise, and triceps I really do want to start, you know, building up a bit more because I've been neglecting them recently because of bench press. So it's like I really want to start focusing on bodybuilding more. So you'll start seeing a lot more bodybuilding exercises, like an incline press, you know, pec deck, jam press. I'm probably going to do every workout now because it's such a great exercise. And just in general, like I'm going to be focusing more on building a physique rather than building my strength on bench press. But I still obviously am going to be benching 2-3 times a week, and I'm going to hit 405 in a few months anyways. So, you know, it's different from the goal that I initially had. But the thing is, I'm still hitting 405 before I turn 20, which was the main goal. I told myself years ago that I just wanted to hit 405 before I turned 21. So I'm a year ahead of schedule, and I want to just hit it before I turn 20. And I think I will for sure do that with no doubt. But then once I'm finished, you know, bulking by the end of the school semester, I'll be around 190 to 195 body weight. That's the range that I think I'll be in. And then I will start the cut, of course. And this summer will be a pretty decent cut, and I'll have hit 405, and I'll be pretty lean by the end of summer. And I'll be prepped to bulk up and then, you know, do a bodybuilding show next year. So the goal is still the same, just delaying 405 a bit so I can focus more on bodybuilding. And we're still going to hit all the goals I want. So that's the new plan. I think it's going to work out a lot better for me. And it's going to, you know, minimize the risk of injury and also take a bit of stress off, because it's kind of like you have a weight on your shoulder when you're like trying to, you know, work so far towards a bench PR. It's like I have like this burden that I just have to keep working towards over and over. And sometimes it's nice to have things like that. But with 405 specifically, it's been so long that I've just been like, that I've been working towards it, that it's starting to feel so monotonous to have to do bench program after bench program, just trying to get to 405. And so it's like, it's really annoying. And I still love bench press. But I like going into the gym and just loading a weight on bench and just doing it, and not, you know, doing 4 sets of 6 at RPE4. Like, I don't find that very enjoyable. I know it works to build your bench because I've done it for so long, but I just don't enjoy it that much. And so that's why I want to, you know, do what I'm doing and still bench press and still do everything, still get stronger, still get bigger, still look insane, and hopefully build a larger following on YouTube and TikTok and whatever platforms I may be on in the future. So yeah. Anyways, this has been an 8-minute car talk, and so I should probably wrap it up soon, but I just want to say thank you guys for all the support I've been getting on my videos, and just in general, I really do enjoy making videos. It's very fun to me, and I'd love to see, you know, where this takes me in the future. So I just want to thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see another video, I maybe have another video I've posted that you haven't watched yet, so maybe look there. But if you've watched every single video, that's crazy. And I will be posting another video most likely Friday. Because, yeah, Friday. That would make the most sense if it's on Friday. Friday or Saturday, come back and I will see you guys later.